Hello, this is Dr. Sevakant Pathak once more with you to start one more topic here in physics, that is dynamics of non-uniform circular motion. Before this, we are watching uniform circular motion. Now non-uniform circular motion we are going to see. Non-uniform circular motion. This topic can be also written in as motion in vertical plane. Motion in vertical plane. By showing this, we can give an example of non-uniform circular motion. Non-uniform circular motion means moving body rotates in circular path with non-uniform speed. The speed is varying during the motion. Let's see. A particle is moving here in a circular path. The three positions of a particle is given here at lowest point, highest point, and at point A here. When a body revolves in circular path, the required centripetal force here is in a vertical motion. Let it revolve with non-uniform speed, not only non-uniform velocity but also non-uniform speed. It means vertical plane, and this topic means non-uniform speed. So speed is also changes with the direction. Direction is changing every point here in it. Let this angular displacement is here theta. So when it's revolve in a circular path, required centripetal force obtained by providing tension in string T. The source of centripetal force is tension in the string, which provides the centripetal force. Now let us see all the things very carefully to see its motion at different places, their mechanism, their velocity, and by which rule it is governed the things, and what are the speciality of this non-uniform motion in a vertical plane. It means body is moving under the gravity also. Let's see, when it's moved here at different places, its weight in all conditions acting downward. This weight is equal to mg we are going to take with it. Now let us obtain the projection of it. Projection of this mg, this weight here, one projection is in this direction. See, these two are parallel, same corresponding angle theta. So this is called horizontal projection, or a projection along a thread. Here we will say it is mg cos theta. Now mg sin theta, see in this direction, and mg sin theta projection, and this is the velocity vector here at point A. See carefully. Here in the case, tension, this let it is point is O. This point is O. Tension which provides the centripetal force acting towards the center, and mg cos theta acts just opposite to it. So we can write tension in the string minus mg cos theta provides required centripetal force here to move the particle in non-uniform circular motion. See this equation very carefully how I get here in this. Listen very carefully this equation. Tension always acts, centripetal force, the source of centripetal force is tension in the string. So centripetal force always acts towards center, that is why tension also. But the projection of weight is opposite to it. So resultant of both provides centripetal force. A small rectification here in the concept by taking this diagram under consideration. By this equation we can say that tension is equal to mv square by r plus mg cos theta. See, this is equation number 3. Now we will take, now see, the tension in the string depends on two factors. Number one, see in the formula. Once particle is selected, mass is constant. If you are taking radius is a constant, then velocity. Velocity of particle. Second, theta, position of particle, where it is. So tension in the string dependent on two factor. If we are keeping the other factor as a constant, that is em and g with r. If you are taking m, g and r as a constant, so these two factors. So by keeping this factor in a constant, see in vertical motion, the maximum velocity is at highest. Minimum velocity is highest and maximum velocity is at lowest point. So tension in the string is the minimum at highest point. This implies that T is minimum at point H. See carefully. This equation speaks the minimum tension is at point H. So if minimum tension is point as H, so equation 3 for point H we can write TH is equal to m, velocity at H is BH square by r plus mg cos 180 degree. When it's moved from lowest to highest, the theta is 180 degree at H. When it's moved from lowest L to H, it can reach up to H only if it starts its journey from L. So be careful when it's travel angular displacement 180 degree. We know since cos 180 degree is equal to -1, then tension at H becomes m VH square by r plus, this is minus, now becomes minus mg. So the minimum tension is here. See very carefully some of the things we are going to start here in the case. This TH is equal to TH for TH is equal to T minimum. This equal to MBH square by R minus mg, either greater or equal to 0. If you provide the tension at the lowest point in such a way that when it's reached at point H, it should have 0 tension or minimum tension. In that condition, MVH square by R is equal to mg. This implies that VH is equal to under root ZR. See this important relation number 4. So this implies that to complete vertical motion, the minimum velocity, we can say this VH is equal to V minimum throughout the journey. Here in the case, minimum velocity must be under root GR. See carefully this result, GR, under root GR. See very carefully. If velocity is less than this, then it will fall and you cannot complete the vertical motion. If velocity at H is less than under root GR, then this implies that vertical motion cannot be on. See very carefully in it. Now we are going to apply at this condition when VH is equal to V minimum value is equal to under root ZR, we are applying law of conservation of energy here. We want to apply the law of conservation of energy. See here in the diagram, everybody, what we are taking, the maximum kinetic energy is at lowest point. When it is approaching from L to H, this kinetic energy is converted into potential energy and kinetic energy. So total energy we are taking at lowest point, and this kinetic energy is converted at highest point in form of potential energy and kinetic energy. So see the diagram here, kinetic energy at lowest point is equal to kinetic energy at highest point plus potential energy at highest point. We are considering the kinetic potential energy at lowest point. Let its height from Earth's surface. This total L is at Earth's surface, and its gravitational potential energy we are treating as 0. This potential energy at L we are taking 0 under the case. See, kinetic energy at L is half m velocity at L square lowest point is equal to Kinetic energy at highest point is half m velocity at h whole square plus potential energy is mg, and the total distance traveled here in this case is, see here, it is 2r. So we are taking height as a 2r here in the case. So half mvl square is equal to half m. The minimum velocity we are taking, vh is equal to v minimum in the case, is equal to under root gr. Then it's become half m gr. Now it's become plus 2 mgr. So half m vl square is equal to half mgr plus 2 mgr, or half m VL square is equal to 5 by 2 mgr. This implies that VL is equal to under root 5 gr. See this important observation here in the case. We are taking it as equation number 5. Equation number 5 speaks that if you want to continue, come here in the diagram, this vertical motion, and the minimum tension in the string at point H is a 0, and centripetal force is given by only the velocity of its kinetic energy here at point H. In that condition, the minimum velocity should be at the lowest point is under root 5 hgr. This is a maximum velocity must be at L is VL is equal to under root 5 gr to continue the motion here in the case. See, we can say here is not a maximum. Maximum velocity must be always greater or equal to it, not less than one. This velocity at lowest point must be always greater than, we can retain in this form, VL to continue the path always equal to or greater under root 5 gr to complete the vertical motion. If it is less than that, the body will fall before it, because the velocity will at h will be less than under root gr at the highest point. So this is a very important conclusion here in the case, and that is represented by this equation number 6 is here. Now see, if minimum velocity at lowest point is under root 5 gr, then I want to see what is the tension in the string. Let's see the equation of a tension T. Since tension is given by equation, it is this equation number 3, mv square by r plus mg cos theta at L lowest point. Let VL is equal to under root 5 gr. Theta is here 0 degree. This implies that cos 0 is 1 in this case. Then see what will be tension at lowest point. M by r, V square is 5 gr plus mg cos 0. This is equal to 5 mg plus mg. Now it's become 6 mg. See this important result here in the case. Very carefully. If one want to sustain vertical motion, the minimum velocity at C, minimum velocity at L must be under root 5 gr. If here velocity is under root 5 gr, so due to motion here will be velocity under root gr. Then in that condition only sustain can reach up to highest point and sustain this vertical motion. If velocity falls here less than under root 5 gr, then velocity here will be, before will be 0, will be less than under root gr here. So it will fall from here and cannot complete vertical motion. So if we want to sustain only, we are providing such minimum tension in the string through such a way that it reach to the maximum point. When reach at height, tension becomes 0. So required centripetal force only obtained by kinetic force due to velocity here only, not through the tension here in this. In that condition, the minimum tension at point B will be 6 times of weight of this. So see very carefully, to sustain vertical motion, for sustain vertical motion, tension at L either greater or equal to 6 mg. Less than 6 mg cannot reach in the top. So see, maximum load at maximum tension in the string at lowest, and if velocity is under root gr, no tension at height. So everything here in the motion. One more important conclusion we can take, if in the particle we are taking bucket full with water. See, if bucket is full with water and sustaining, here velocity is either under root 5 gr or more than 5 gr, in that condition it will sustain, and in direction the bucket and water whole system will be in motion. So when it will reach on the top, the water will not fall from the bucket. See very carefully, velocity is here more than under root 5 gr. So yes, surely highest point, the velocity will be more than under root gr, will sustain this motion, and its mass will be constant, no water will fall even. So see here this important result, children. If any problem, rewind the video, see carefully. It's more visible on desktop, clearly, more better than the lecture on the green board or marker board, where you are not able to see the word written on this. Here everything is in synonyms with the spoken word, with the written word. It is for you. Go very carefully, see here. This is for today only. Thank you and have a nice day.